The UK economy is not delivering for the average Scot. We have a situation whereby the costs of basics, food, energy, housing have gone up much more than inflation, and wages are not really keeping up. The problem has reached breaking point with the cost of living crisis, but it's been a long time in the making. I think a large part of this is down to how the UK has run our economy. They have overseen deindustrialisation. They have handed key industries to the private sector. They've isolated us with Brexit, closing off markets and locking out skilled workers. And they've allowed a situation to arise where we now talk in this chamber about in-work poverty. The UK economy doesn't work for our workers. The North East is one of the few exceptions to that deindustrialisation, and it has served everyone well because of it. Oil crash aside, it has supported jobs and has underpinned our local economy in Aberdeen. On a UK level, it has provided energy security, and North Sea revenues have propped up governments of every shade. Perhaps if the vast wealth from Scotland's oil had been reinvested in Scotland, we'd be having a very different debate right now. But we need to deal with what's in front of us. Whether oil runs out or it's phased out, we're moving into a new chapter in Aberdeen's story. The just transition and the global move to net zero offers a golden opportunity for the North East and for Scotland as a whole. But we need to get the investment to make that work. The Scottish Government has already stepped up to the plate with a £500 million Just Transition Fund, with another £500 million to develop the offshore wind supply chain, and with a range of other investments such as £100 million in digital infrastructure, £200 million to fund the Scottish National Investment Bank, and with £320 million for enterprise agencies. This Scottish Government is putting money where it is needed to support existing industries and to nurture new ones. The UK Government would do well to step up to the plate and at least match the Just Transition Fund. Beyond direct investment, I also think our Scottish Government are doing a great job of marketing Scotland. Except that might not seem like a hard job at times, as we do have an awful lot to offer. But that work is bringing in investment and creating jobs. When it comes to inward investment, Scotland is outperforming every part of the UK except from London. When it comes to foreign direct investment, Scotland outpaced both the UK and Europe with FDI growth last year. Aberdeen was the 8th best city outside London for FDI, with Edinburgh and Glasgow also in the top 10. And since 2007, when the SNP came to power, GDP per person in Scotland has grown by 10.5%, compared to just 6.5% for the UK. I want to see that success continue, in spite of Labour's shambolic approach to the economy. Labour are risking North East jobs with an extended windfall tax, taxing work with their national insurance rise, and refusing to break down trade barriers by rejoining the single market. But whatever barriers the UK Government is going to put in Scotland's way, whatever shade of UK Government we have, for as long as we have a UK Government, I'm pleased that this Scotland is continuing to bring in investment and getting on with the job of making Scotland a fairer and more prosperous nation.